Why are we so hung up on it going right the first time? Like, just do it, act on it. And then let your actions, your efforts speak for you. CEOs, what's up? It's your boy CEO Option. I'm back with another video. And act. Don't just remain the same. Don't just endure what you feel yet not progress. Act. Whatever it is that you feel it, and take the next step. Matter of fact, take that next step with belief in yourself wholeheartedly. Do not spend another second on letting what you feel hinder you from propelling forward. Act with clarity. Act in solidarity. Act for you with the highest regard. Reality is what you do next. And with that being said, before I get into these two screenshots, let me just say this. You ever hear the phrase like you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take? It is so easy to contemplate and create scenarios on what might go wrong, how things might go wrong. It's so easy to be on the edge of our seat in regards of whether this is going to be a make or break situation, like if we're going to make it or not, if this is going to work out. Again, at the end of the day, just understand this. The time that you contemplate, the time that you give whatever feeling, whatever it is, whether it be anxiety, just outside noise, stress, like if you let that stuff consume you, you are letting it consume your time and like what you're literally able to do, which is put your best foot forward. You get me? Like, don't just feel, don't just sit there, don't just let all these scenarios build up. Act. Like, let your actions and your efforts speak for you. You ever hear like the phrase or the saying like, yo, like actions speak louder than words? Like, sometimes I feel like your actions and your efforts, you putting your best foot forward, honestly, if anything, speaks louder than what you feel in regards to those like anxious thoughts. Like you just like, whether it's self-doubt or just, you just not being you just being unsure and not totally like, okay, this is going to work. Like at the end of the day, a lot of the times when we are attempting something and we don't even know what the result is going to be, yeah, it's so easy to feel nervous, to feel anxious. And don't just feel, act. Like you started for a reason, let alone you are interested to even like to even try it out in the beginning anyways. Like don't forget that. Like don't let those anxious feelings cloud your judgment and make you like lose sight on like why you even wanted to start, like why you wanted to try it, why you felt like you can do it. Like, you feel me? Like if you felt like you couldn't do it to begin with, you wouldn't even have started. You feel me? Like that wouldn't have been like something that you would have been like, you know what, I'm gonna try this. No, now that you're even preparing yourself, now that you're getting yourself to that point, why hesitate? Why stop? You feel me? Keep going. Put your best foot forward each and every single day. Like, they want you to feel stressed. They want you to be stuck. They want you to be hung up on what you feel. But honestly, like, get yourself in the motion of just acting and going forward, not just staying stuck, not just feeling. Act. All right, so these two screenshots that I'm about to say, I feel like they correlate and they go best with what I had to share with you. All right, you ready for it? The first one says this, and this one is very key. I need you to hear me out on this, all right? This is what it says. Being afraid of what might go wrong won't help it go right. I'm gonna say it one more time. Being afraid of what might go wrong won't help it go right, all right? Last but not least, the second one says this. Better to jump and make a mistake than to sit there too frightened to make a move. I'm gonna say it one more time. Better to jump and make a mistake than to sit there too frightened to make a move. And with that being said, being afraid of, like just letting these scenarios just build up is not going to help you like achieve whatever it is that you want like to attain. Like, understand, like like, okay, me back then, like let's just say within the past 3 years, there was a part of me, whenever I have anxiety or had anxiety, where I would have all these scenarios that would come up in my head about, okay, this is why it's not going to work. Or this is like, if I don't do this, then this is not going to work. But honestly, you got to realize, okay, what am I in control of? Like, you got to ask yourself, you got to like literally remain in the present, be present with yourself, and just understand what's in your control. Like, what can you do, and just do that. Act on that. Sitting there and contemplating about, oh, well, this might go wrong, and this, you are literally losing out on some valuable time. You seeing that result, you progressing, and they don't want you to do that. So you better like just jump in there. You feel me? You better take that leap of faith, believe in yourself, because if not you, who then? If not you, who will? And like, honestly, like, yo, you try again, like trial and error. Like, like when you try things out, like, of course, things won't go perfect. Why are we so hung up on it going right the first time? Like, just do it, act on it, and then let your actions, your efforts speak for you. And then at that point, you won't just let whatever you feel, dictate or determine what you do next. They want you to move off of and act off of like what you feel. But keep acting. And let that be based off of your actions and your efforts. And honestly, your actions and your efforts will speak louder than what you feel. It won't, like, your anxiety or whatever it is that makes you feel anxious, you're not going to let that overcome you, because you're letting your actions and your efforts speak for you. They don't want you to realize this. They want you to be hung up on literally what you feel. And, as humans, it is very easy to feel so much, respectfully. But, you know what I'm saying? Feel it and keep going. All right, reality is what you do next. We don't know about tomorrow. We don't know about next month. Don't create these excuses. Don't stop right now. You feel me? Keep going. I know you will, but I just really want you to just start off this week with just that in mind. Like, literally, just act. Go for it. All right? With that being said, that's pretty much it that I wanted to share with you. Yeah, you. All right? So keep going. Keep your head up. Keep it pushing. It's a marathon, not a sprint. So that being said, you know what I'm saying? Pace yourself. Act. Go step by step. And, like, honestly, who's to say that you don't attain it? For real. Because besides your anxiety or your anxious thoughts that arise, at the end, we all have that. You feel me? But we got to keep going. If we let the first anxious thought, or the one thought that, was like, yo, this is not going to work out, you know what I'm saying? Like, we wouldn't have accomplished or attained anything thus far in life, period. You feel me? So keep going. They don't want you to keep going. They don't want you to act, but act. All right? That being said, it's your boy CEO Abisha, and I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. Peace.